Okay. Now you should at least hear me. Hello, 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 hello. Testing. I don't know if you'll be able to hear yourself. I would hope so. Yeah. Um. Well, you won't be able to hear yourself unless you like you can't be muted on my end. Like I have to be able to hear you. Oh, you okay? I gotcha. Um, I don't know why we always have this problem, like with my desktop audio. It's annoying because like it should just.
It's. I think I hear myself. I'm just really quiet.
Yeah, it's probably just coming through my headset, which isn't right. But say something.
Oh, okay. I
There
think
you
we're good
go.
now.
There you go. Yep, I see it.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Let
cool,
me do one last check that I hear myself all right, but I think we should be good to go.
cool.
All right, we are good to go.
Nice. Okay. Um. So hello everyone. We are doing a tier list of hopefully like every character that has like combat in ATLA and LoK. Um, I just found this tier list, and so it might be missing people. I don't know, but it looked like basically everybody, so we should be good. And I noticed on here there's like different like versions of people like in different stages of their life, and also like avatars have like an avatar state version. Don't know how we feel about that yet, but we'll probably just roll with it, and if it gets too crazy then we'll just chalk it up to like they're most powerful in their lifetime that we see anyway. We're not counting stuff we do not see. I just want to set that straight now because it gets way too hard. Like you can't start speculating about how powerful people could be. So,
I think we also need to clarify a few things first. I don't think we're intending this as a head-to-head combat, who beats who, because there's gonna be a lot of variables at play there.
all right, yeah, yeah. We gotta. I mean, we it obviously helps to like compare people we've already ranked with each other, like in order to like determine who's probably stronger. But then like you can't just be like, okay, these two are in a 1v1, who wins. Like it very much depends on the environment and everything. So,
All right, and then I think the only other question I was going to ask is, do we want to start with like almost one example for each tier to kind of get started in the
oh, I
mindset?
like that. I like that.
Like who in their prime is the most powerful?
Mm.
So like the ones that come to top the head for me are Avatar State Aang, Avatar State Korra, Rava, Koizilla. Is Koizilla both the Moon Spirit and Aang,
No, it's
or
just
is
the
it just the
ocean
Moon Spirit?
spirit. It's just
Ocean
the
Spirit,
ocean
yeah.
spirit. It's just law. Um, I feel like, yeah, I feel like law kind of has to be deadly, I guess, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean
no, no,
we saw what happened. Like
like that. There's no
took a whole
question.
fleet
Yeah,
of the Fire Navy.
yeah.
All right,
Okay, so that's an example of somebody who's deadly up here. Um, and then
I'll be
some
honest. I don't think the Grandmaster title is gonna handle very well because I think a lot of Grandmasters actually be at our Master or Apprentice levels. You know?
yeah. Hmm. It's hard to say. I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone who's just like mad powerful, but like just not like god tier, um, which can be
Like
pretty
you could
tough.
easily say Avatar State Aang. Like we saw that he got
Ooh,
sniped. Actually, I don't even know if I put him that high to be honest. We saw him get sniped by Zula pretty easily.
Yeah, but he was being all weird and cinematic, though. I feel like generally, again, you have to think like adult Aang too. I don't know if there's an adult. Like, here's an adult Aang. I don't know if
Mm,
this is like teenage Aang or something, but there's another one.
yeah,
How many Aangs are
yeah.
there? Um, are there any more hiding in here? Probably not. I think it's it.
Okay. I think I'm comfortable putting adult Aang at Grandmaster level.
Yes, agreed. Um,
We see him beat bloodbending
mm-hmm.
from your cone, uh, but we also see him succumb to it at first too. So he's not invincible, but he's darn close to it. Plus,
Um,
because he'll remove people's spending and a win. That's kind of cool thing to do.
yeah, yeah. I feel like yeah, Aang is like killer. Just the whole scene with like withstanding bloodbending. I guess that's Avatar State Aang, but like I don't know. We'll just say it's adult Aang because I don't see like a regular Avatar State adult Aang. So I guess
Yeah,
that's it.
we go
Um,
shoot shot.
um, okay,
All
master
right.
level Kuvira.
Ooh,
It
I don't
has
know
to
if I
be
put
at
her that
least
high.
master. No, shoot. I was thinking one of these two, but it's got to be master. I mean,
What
Kuvira
is the?
bodies Korra in a 1v1.
Yeah, what was Cora like one v two against her, or 1-2 against her or
It was
something?
like the only reason Korra was even able to beat her. No, Korra didn't beat her. I mean, shoot, she was pretty much winning. Like, and they fought twice,
Yeah.
I think. And both times, Kuvira pretty much outmatched Korra.
All right, I'm skeptical. I'll leave Kivira there, but I'm skeptical.
All right. Um,
Um, apprentice level.
apprentice level. Okay. Hear me out. Lightning bolt Zolt.
No, no, he is lower than that.
What?
Darn near fodder.
Is he just like what? Do you just see him as like only mad intimidating and the leader of the triple threat triad, or is
Oh,
he
he don't get me
actually a
wrong.
threat?
He has infinite aura points. Like whenever he's on screen, I'm like, I love this guy.
Okay.
He's got some depth to him. I could use a whole mini series on
Mm-hmm.
uh Lightning Bolt Zolt or Lightning Bolt Zolt.
That
Zolt?
needs to be a comic if it's not already. But yeah,
True. The founding of the triple threats.
yeah.
Um, you know what I want to do? I want to start back from the bottom. Like, I think we can probably skip Who Are You because there's gonna be a few of those.
Okay.
Who is
I mean,
hot garbage that we're looking at
I'm
here?
gonna throw this person in. Who are you? I don't know what this is. So yeah,
Yeah,
just
I'm not even sure.
okay. Um, hot garbage. Um, I feel like there's not going to be very many hot garbages in this.
Yeah, I'm
Is
looking.
Fire Nation Man in here? Is
Oh, that'd be good.
is he in
That would be
here?
perfect.
I don't see him anywhere. He probably isn't.
I'm looking around and I'm not seeing anyone here who I really. Oh, three-toed, four-toed ping.
Is that this person? Who is it?
No, bottom next to Mon.
This thing?
Oh, yeah, he was in the triple threats. I think he's
Yeah.
kind of used as fodder on those.
He can't be hot garbage if he's in the triple threats.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good
No,
point.
like he can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, I got it.
Where?
Suyin's art son.
Oh, is he on here?
That's hot
This one?
garbage.
This one?
Yeah,
Hot
yeah,
garbage.
yeah. That's
Hot
hot
garbage.
garbage right there.
Yeah. All he ever said was
Man is a
like,
metal.
my art or whatever.
My favorite was when his family is getting kidnapped by Kuvira, and like he's a metal bender, but he's like powering with his father, who's a non-bender. Like, brother.
Dude is trash. Um, yeah. I feel like there's got to be another one. Honestly, the Duke.
Ooh,
Like the Duke, what does the Duke do? Like the only thing I can even think of is like landing on somebody's head and like holding
I
on to
think
him.
I think the Duke has enough life experience to get himself out of the hot garbage
All
tier.
right, he's fodder then.
He's fodder.
Yeah. Um, trainees? What about these guys? Do they count as trainees, or are they just fodder? I feel like they're trainees or soldiers. I don't know.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'd go trainee. Like I would if I was putting a little militia together. I want them in it.
All right, they're
The
trainees.
the the Duke. I'm not sure if I'd want to include the Duke. You know.
Yeah. My only thing here is like these guys are metal benders. So like, are they trainees or are they soldiers?
Ooh, fair point. Fair point.
Like they can't be trash if they can metal bend. Like they have to be pretty good earth benders, I assume. But I don't know. Like
Uh,
I'm comfortable leaving them here just because I don't think there's going to be many people down in this area. But
what about the hippo?
where is the hippo? Is he on here?
Near the top
Oh,
right.
I see. Um, Hippo is not that great. I still feel like he could be soldier, but maybe he just has so much aura. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I think Win and Way are above uh the hippo easily.
So trainee,
No, I think Win and Way makes soldier. I'm gonna make that argument now.
because I feel like that's
Yeah.
yeah. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay putting the hippo in trainee. Maybe trainee's not the best descriptor, but like
Right. Right.
yeah, they're on different tiers. That's the important part.
Right. Okay. Now this is the distinction. The apprentice is going to be like the most like the master level in my mind. Like I don't consider Win and Way to necessarily be masters. They might reasonably be masters, but they're not like striking fear to the hearts of their opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So apprentices, I'm looking at like Tenzin. You could argue master tier. Um,
Oh yeah, actually, can we just throw him up there now? Because I feel like there's nowhere else he could reasonably be.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Tenzin is master tier. Like he's about as master as you can get for an airbender.
He. Well, we can't do it by element. We have to.
Well, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. Like, if you think of airbenders in in the series, like, well, I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying. Like, in theory, all airbenders could be like can't don't have as high of a ceiling as like the other elements in theory. But
I wasn't saying that.
I'm just saying. Like, I understand. Like,
Okay, okay.
yeah. Um.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, master tier for sure. I can see him in having a really cool fight with Kuvira. I wish that we could actually see that, but
That'd actually be
that
pretty
would be a
cool.
cool fight. Anyway, um,
Hot take for apprentice. Zuko.
I was actually thinking that. Yeah, Zuko really isn't that great. People hype him up too much. Like, uh,
Love Zuko. I think he really carries the Fire Nation spiritually, which we don't see much of.
hmm
But he's a leader first.
right. He's a good leader and a cool guy, but he's just not that great of a fighter. I mean, that's pretty apparent throughout the whole series. Like, that's not his thing.
How many fights does he really win? Like he beats Xiao, but like how
Barely
many times
though.
does Aang fold him?
Yeah,
Like one on
pretty much
how many times?
every
Yeah.
time. Pretty much every single time. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Let's throw Zuko and
Zuko can be
apprentice.
apprentice. And well, see, there's also adult Zuko. Should we just like handle that now? Because I feel like he's still apprentice. Like they're not. He doesn't really get any better.
Yeah. Are we trying to organize this like left to right, or are we just throwing them in
Yes.
tiers?
Well, we can do left to right later, maybe. But for now, we're just throwing them wherever.
Okay. Okay.
It'll keep it simple. There's too
Yeah.
many.
I don't see Zuko getting exponentially better
Yeah,
over
not
time.
a whole different tier. That's for sure.
Right. All right.
Are there any other Zuko's in here? Just making sure. I don't think so.
We have Old Man Zuko,
Is Old Man Zuko on here? Wait.
left side, second column, fourth row down.
Oh, Old Man Zuko. Okay, so he's probably worse then, right? Because like he's
Yeah,
old.
he kind of folds the Red Lotus. I mean, they try to
Uh,
make him look cool, but
I mean, I guess I could just see him here still then.
yeah.
All right, just throw him in there. Zuko, your apprentice the whole time. I'm sorry, you do not get promoted. Um. Oh, this sucker. He's hot
Oh,
garbage.
who is he?
Juan or something
Oh,
or General Choi. Yeah, he's hot garbage.
now this is where your rule comes in, where we're not assuming anything off screen. which like I think if we saw off screen, I think we see him training and like he's actually decent in combat,
Uh huh.
but he had never like with other like Water Tribe warriors.
Mm-hmm.
But since we never actually see him do anything of note,
Other than get clapped, like he just immediately gets thrown overboard. Yep. Hot garbage.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
let's see. I don't know. Who? Okay, can we handle these three? They're like the metal bending people, aren't they?
Ooh,
From the
yeah, okay.
school.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
I
Have we
feel
actually
like
seen him do
they're
anything besides Metal
all.
Bend, like
No, I don't.
slightly?
I don't think so. And I can't remember. I can't remember what this person is. Is she even a metal bender?
I didn't realize it was she.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I think she's at the academy. I can look her up real quick.
Okay. Because I want to say that she's just hot garbage, but or I don't know you. Like, who are you? But because frankly, I can't really remember. Like, I know that these two did something of note. Like, they were helpful in a battle.
Sorry, where are you looking?
Like the emo, like the death one or whatever, um, and the girl. They were both helpful in some battle, but just barely. Like they would.
Fodder,
Yeah.
fodder.
Okay. I'm gonna throw them both in fodder because I think they like Toph was like, "Hey, you guys metal bend," but that was it. Like they didn't do anything. Um,
Right.
and then this girl, do you know about her? Is she a metal bender?
Yeah,
Okay,
can confirm.
I'll put her in fodder then, unless you want me to put her in hot garbage. But
Fodder.
okay. Um, okay. Who's up next?
Do we want to start top left and just start going from there? Or does that take all the fun out of it?
It takes the fun out of it. I like to just look at them and be like, "Hey, I know where you
All
go."
right.
Who's this
Ooh,
person?
I'll
Do we
do.
know? Is she from comics?
Ooh, she's from comics,
I
but
think
I think she's
she's.
gonna have to go on. Who are you?
Yeah, I can't like reasonably. I was gonna say that she's like that really talented Earthbender that kind of gives Toph a run for her money, but I don't. I'm not sure. So whatever. Um, you were gonna point somebody out, I think.
Oh yeah, give me the lieutenant. Dead center
Oh yeah,
almost.
yep.
Yeah.
Lieutenant is
Uh,
so good. I would like. I'm like wanting to put him in Apprentice.
Not quite there.
You know,
Ooh,
he is a non-bender, which like
I
isn't giving him any help. Like
this might be a hot take. Is he the most impressive non-bender we've seen in the series?
no,
Who beats him?
Asami.
No.
Are you sure? I mean,
Really?
well, I mean, I don't know. Well, it's also like hard to say because it's like, are the weapons really him? Like, do they
I think we
count
have
as
to.
him?
We're gonna rank Sokka with his boomerang. We're gonna rank Asami with
Yeah,
her glove.
yeah.
It's only fair.
I don't know though. I don't know if this is the strongest non-bender we see in the series, but like, not that it matters though. You know what I mean? Like, how would he fare against Zuko? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I think he is top of soldier.
yeah.
I think he easily beats One Way. Him versus Zuko? I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I just think it's like at the end of the day, what are you gonna do against like a very talented firebender? Like,
Right.
sorry, like you're gonna get
Who can
burned.
bend? I guess we don't see Zuko lightning bend. I guess we see redirection, but not
Oh
actually
yeah,
granted.
true. I wonder if Zuko ever learned how to lightning bend. I don't think he did. If I had to guess, but
Interesting.
I don't know. Um. All right, I think that's fair. Lieutenant can be there. Um.
I'm looking at the rest of Jet's gang.
Okay. I mean,
Um,
Smellerby's pretty trash.
Smellerby. Yeah, I think Smellerby's gonna have to go with Fodder, the Duke.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say Smellerby's kind of trainee because Smellerby's definitely better than the Duke.
I agree. I agree.
Like I could see these
Okay,
two. I could see the Boulder and Smellerby going at it. Like I don't know.
Uh, okay.
I mean,
Wait.
Boulder's
Okay.
definitely
Yeah. Yeah.
better, but like, or not Boulder.
All right.
Sorry, Hippo. But
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
who was the other?
Long shot.
Long shot also probably goes in trainee.
I think he's better than both of them.
I still think he's in trainee though.
I agree. Yeah. There's no way he's in the same tier as Lieutenant.
Yeah.
All right, then we have Pipsqueak. Gonna stick it.
Pipsqueak just has aura though.
We can't rank on aura. If we can do a whole other tier list on aura, and
No,
I'm happy to be there.
I'm saying that's all he has. Like he doesn't have like I don't see much combat out of this man.
His fighting style is very similar to the hippo.
I'm fine putting him in
Mass.
here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all right.
All right, and then
Um.
we have Jet.
Oh yeah, chat. Um. Jet would certainly body the hippo. Like Jet's too agile for like
Yes,
anyone in this tier. Like I think
I
he's
guess it
kind of
goes soldier.
soldier. Like I could
Lieutenant
see,
being in the
yeah.
same tier as Jet, though.
But
I think Lieutenant wipes Jet.
can you imagine though if Jet had access to the same tools the lieutenant has?
Oh, we're doing that now.
I mean, I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. Like, can we do that? I feel like that's fair. Like, we're talking about weapons here, not just like age or whatever.
All right, I'll allow it. I'm skeptical in the future, but I'll
I don't
allow
know.
it.
I don't know. I mean, if it becomes a problem, we can move. But either way, he's soldier tier.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's better than the
I'm
rest
just
of us.
thinking like, yeah, as far as like agility and everything, he's pretty much on par with the lieutenant.
Oh, we have a comment in the chat from Non-Ben Bro. Says Jet is definitely apprentice material. Ooh, oh, that's a hot take.
I think he's like the names are tripping people up. You know,
Yeah,
because
no,
like
that's fair.
I agree. Jet sounds like an apprentice, but I feel like our skill level is kind of like oversaturated in the good stuff. Like we have a lot of people that are really good fighters. So we have to be mad particular about who counts as an apprentice and a master and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at these Kiyoshis. They're bothering me.
Yeah, they are kind of bothering me. They're all sitting here. I don't really like that we have three of them, especially this one. Like what?
Yeah, young Kiyoshi, honestly not particularly notable. I feel like she takes a while to get going. Um,
Yeah, I don't even know if young
she,
Kiyoshi does a whole lot of anything. Like,
she's a pretty strong earthbender. Like if I
uh huh,
remember, like she wasn't very agile with it, but she had a lot of power.
uh huh.
Um,
I mean, maybe we could just put her in soldier and call it a day.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if we're talking about Avatar Kiyoshi,
What monster do you see of Avatar Kiyoshi that's not in the Avatar state?
you know, that's a really good point.
I mean, we read the books, but
I mean, you have to know that she's good from the books, though. Like,
right.
I feel like this is basically peak book Kiyoshi.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm happy with Master Tier.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is she better than that? Are we shortchanging
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I know she should be Grandmaster. She should be.
Yeah. Now, if we're talking about Avatar State Kiyoshi, should we do
I
that
don't think
yet?
she,
Should we do that? Should we save the Avatar State ones?
we can say the Avatar states.
Let's save them.
All right.
Um. Okay. How about we do Toph?
Ooh, okay.
Toph is easily master tier.
I was a little concerned you were going to say Grandmaster, and I was
No,
thinking about
no,
it, but
no.
she's definitely Master.
Yeah, no.
Like, but I think she wipes Tenzin. Well, Tenzin is an Airbender, which has an advantage. But
Yeah.
anyway, no, okay, yeah, she's Master.
Now we have
Easy.
older Toph here. We have older, even more experienced Toph. I still think master, but
I agree.
okay.
Let's say that's tough, like after mastering metal bending.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's another. There's old Toph on here somewhere.
I
Oh,
think old
adult
tough.
Toph. We have adult Toph too.
Ooh,
You
still,
know, man,
yeah,
it stinks. We don't see much from her, but you know she was boss.
that's top tier tough.
Man.
Because old lady tough, infinite aura points, but
Oh, definitely went down in skill though, for sure.
right.
Like where is old Toph? I know she's on here.
Yeah, I saw her. Where'd she go? Um,
Come on, Swamp Toph, where are you? Right here, right here. Found her.
aha.
Um, Swamp Toph is like honestly probably like Soldier.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
I
so.
don't know. I mean, if we're gonna put old Zuko in Apprentice, then
Yeah, because there's no falls off that hard.
yeah, we'll keep her in Apprentice. I'm just thinking about how old Toph was able to get that Mercury out of Korra.
Oh, I was thinking about that.
Like that was really impressive. Like even if it wasn't
Yeah,
necessarily like a combat thing,
right. Which combat wise, I think the only thing we see her do is like throw
well,
that rocket launch at the cannon.
she like spars with Korra, and she actually kind of kicks Korra's butt.
Oh yeah, but that's also
Yeah.
lowest tier Korra
Yes.
first.
Oh, and she did. Yeah. Remember when she raided like the? Is that what you were talking about? Like
When they were
yeah,
still
the
getting the
drill
family back,
or not the drill though. Yeah, they were getting the family back.
Shannon.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still, that was impressive. That was very like for
yeah.
old Toph. Yeah, that's definitely it's probably stronger than Zuko to be honest. But whatever. Um,
Not non Ben Bro says, "I'm the greatest Earthbender in the world. Don't you two dunderheads ever forget it."
that's right. Uh, except for Kyoshi, probably has to beg to differ with that. But anyway, um, Aiwei.
Ooh, that's a good one.
See,
That's a
the thing about Aiwei though is that we like never really see him do any real combat.
no, we don't. We don't.
Like, yeah, he's skilled, but we're talking about strength here. So like,
Well, with that logic, I'd almost put him in. I'd put him in fodder, but I feel like he has to be capable of more than fodder.
I don't know though. I don't know. Like, I mean, because look at this guy. Like, he's a metal bender, but he just doesn't use it.
It's a good point.
Like,
That's a good point.
like if you're talking about a battle, like, is Aiwei gonna be like man enough to even try to fight somebody? Because like, I'm like tempted to put him in hot garbage.
Oh, you he has to be fodder. Come on, we have to make an assumption here.
Okay, I just I don't like having him down here for him to be like that. That's my only quarrel with that. But it's fair enough. Like I agree, he's probably capable of something, but we never see him do it.
Yeah. Okay. For that sake, we can put him in hot garbage.
Okay,
I'll allow it. All right.
I'm putting him at the top of hot garbage, like the garbage heap.
Oh, thank you.
If it makes you feel any better, yeah.
Nama Deborah says, "Oh nope, never mind. Put him even lower."
All right, where are we at? May.
Ooh, Trini.
It's giving long shot.
Yeah, I think she's better than Longshot,
Yes.
but she get I think the Lieutenant and Jet Wiper.
Yes. Um, let's do Ty Lee while we're at it. Ty Lee up here. Ty Lee
Yeah, I
could
think
take
she's
out
over.
Jet at least.
I think so. I'd like
Like
to see her and the Lieutenant go at it.
I would, yeah. And like imagine if you gave Ty Lee that equipment. I don't know if she'd be able to handle it, but
But by the time that fight's over, both of them are gonna have all numb limbs.
for real. Uh, all right, your pick.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, Long Fang.
Long Fang. All right.
Well, we see him kill Jet.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
but that was stupid though.
It was very stupid.
Like he's coordinated, sure, but like that was a cop out. And Jet was also being attacked by like 20 Dilees or something like that. So, um,
Yeah.
like,
I'm putting trainee.
yes, I think I agree with that. And even then, I'm like a little hesitant about it, but I could see Long Fang kicking the hippo's butt. So, like,
Fair. Do you want to do Dai Li while we're at it?
uh, where are they? Oh, right here. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, honestly,
Is this the Dai Li in numbers or a single Dai Li agent?
a single Dilee, just like in general, like a Dilee agent.
I mean, I feel the need to call them fodder, even though they're not fodder.
They're not fodder.
Right, until like Toph shows up and Appa, and then they come instant fodder.
Sure, but they do that for the show. But I mean, like, you have to
Yeah,
remember, like, I don't know. Like I think remember like the fight with Zuko and Jet, and then like the Dai show up and like arrest them both. Like
That's true.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like they kind of kick butt, and like and shoot, like when you consider, like honestly, I could see them up
I think it was
here.
Soldier. Yeah. No, I agree.
Like these are skilled Earthbenders. They don't get to that position by being trash.
Yeah. It's true.
I'll put them. I'll put them
Okay.
here. I'll put them below Win and Way just because they're probably more skilled in the sense that they can metal bend at least. But um, I don't know.
Yeah. I think I disagree, but yeah, no,
Well, I don't know.
what they
I
got.
don't know. I mean, yeah, these guys
Yeah.
might not be any good, but it's just hard to say because you don't see them fight very much.
All
Um,
right. Let's do Unalaq. I see you looking at him.
oh wait, where is he at?
Not Unalaq. I meant, or yeah, Unalaq. Wait.
Unalaq's.
Season one waterbender, Korra.
Oh,
Uh,
you're talking about Tarlock.
Tarlock.
I
Yes.
like Tarlock. He's good. Tarlock is so much better than people give him credit for. Like,
Yeah, I was considered him apprentice. I mean, he was
yes,
taking.
because I could see him whooping Zuko.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and you have to remember Tarlock is Amon's brother with like the same upbringing.
Actually, we only seen him like a bloodbend like once, really.
You know what else? I just realized this. The sibling bond between Amon and Tarlock is like freakishly the same as like Zuko and Azula.
Oh,
You know, like Azula is like the prodigy that goes crazy,
yeah.
and
That's actually
Tarlock is like the underdog.
I never thought about that. Yeah,
Yeah. And then
those guys
Tarlock ends
drive
up
each
being the
other in
good
bad
guy,
directions.
kinda.
Right. The
That's
complicated. Tarlock is such a good
he
character.
really is. They developed him well. All right, I'm totally comfortable having him right here next to Zuko. Then
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of characters who don't get appreciated enough, Zhao.
Zhao, trash. No, no.
I love Zhao. People hate on him so much. I think Zhao is a very interesting representation of the Fire Nation for season one
Uh huh.
because he's just a very typical guy who came through the ranks and is just itching at any opportunity to gain leverage
Hmm.
like within the political realm.
I think bare minimum he has to be a soldier.
And I think that's where he belongs.
Yeah. I was gonna say, am I crazy for that? Like, I think that's fine.
Because he really doesn't win many fights.
He doesn't, but like he also gets into fights with the wrong people. Like
That's also
he
very
gets
true.
into fights with Zuko and Aang. Like, yeah, you're gonna die. um, and even then, he was like, he kind of beat Zuko sometimes. Like, he was sort of better, but alas, here we are. So I think this is fair. Like, I could see Jet and Zhao having a pretty fair fight.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Okay. Um.
How about June?
Ooh.
And like, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We're not counting the Shearshoe.
We're not counting the sheer shoe.
No. Why would we?
We see her beat up some fodder at the bar. I think that's about it. Like,
She's
because I
fodder.
think
Yeah.
oh.
I truly think
Yeah,
she's
no, I
fodder.
agree. I think she is fodder. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could even see an argument for her being hot garbage, but I'm going to assume that she, like, yeah, she could probably beat somebody up. Like,
Now we saw her win that arm wrestle versus the burly
yes.
guys.
Yes. So we know she's
I don't need
powerful.
those three in hot garbage
Right.
beating that armor.
Right. All right. Yep. Um, what about Iroh? This Iroh.
Ooh. So he's kind of treated like fodder in the series. I'll
And
be
I kind
honest.
of think he is.
Uh, the fire jets are cool. It doesn't really use that to attack. Who does he beat? Like seriously.
I don't know. I mean, I think he's just like a leader, right? Like, does he ever actually really do any fighting?
All I remember is him doing the fire jets like out of the plane.
I mean, that is a very impressive feat.
It's not combat though.
It's not combat. I just don't know if like fodder sounds right. Like look,
I think he's trainee.
we got Smellerby
Like
here. Yeah. Like
if we saw more of him, I could easily see him being in the soldier tier, but we don't see enough.
Yeah, or at least higher in the trainee tier. But this
And we know
is
his potential's there with
yeah,
being the son of or grandson of Zuko.
right. But even then, you have to consider like Zuko's still only an apprentice at best. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is fair.
Uh, Namadabra agrees. He's trainee level, given his capabilities.
Mhm.
All right. Su
Um,
Lin Suyin.
where are they at? Oh, right here. Oh, who's better? Probably Suyin.
Oh,
I,
another
I
sibling rivalry here.
I feel like everybody wants Lin to be better, but the truth of the matter is Suyin is better. Like Suyin, I don't know. I just feel like she spends
Oh,
her life dedicated to metal bending, basically.
yeah, but how often is she fighting versus
Well,
Lin?
they had that
They
duel,
went head to head,
and I thought
and
that it was either like a draw or Suyin was kind of winning, and then it just ended. Like somebody interrupted them.
Korra interrupted them. I think so. Like, I think like, in all, it was a draw. But I do think like we do see Lin like get really winded, and Suyun's like, "Are you done yet?" She's like, "No."
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I think Suyin is like younger, is she?
Oh yeah, she is younger.
I bet you she's better. Just like, I mean, I guess you have to look at
Uh,
them in their prime, but we don't know what Lim was like in her prime. So
I still think they're in the same tier though. To be honest.
yes, yeah, that's true. That makes this easy. Now that I think about it, and I think they're both in probably apprentice tier.
I was looking at Apprentice or Soldier.
It's hard to
Um,
say.
do we ever see Lin fight Lieutenant?
No, wait. Actually, yeah, probably. I'm okay putting them at like the top of the soldier tier.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
It's tempting for Apprentice. It really
It's
is.
just hard to put them on par with like Zuko and Tarlok. I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
don't know though. Like Zuko's really not that great, but
Yeah. But also, like, they're not really that great either. Like, do we like we see Su Yin beat Pali, but like that was kind of like a
yeah, it was like a
outsmarting
cop
instead of
out. Yeah. Not a
outlasting more
strength
so.
thing. Yeah.
Right.
All right, I'm fine with that. I just like I'm also thinking of them like versus Ty Lee. Like Ty Lee would be pretty good.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
all right.
Okay.
Um how about we get these airbender children out of the way or whatever.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
Okay, well, we all know that Janora's going to be the best of them.
the best and frankly, I don't think she's that great. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe I could see her
I
being
think
apprentice, but
I think she's Apprentice. If we see her 20 like in 20 years from what we see her in Korra, I think she clears Master.
yeah, probably.
Because you can't tell me she's going to be worse than Tenzin with the
Uh,
whole spirit mumbo jumbo.
it should be on the same tier as Tenzin.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Ooh, this is a good one. Haru and Haru's dad.
Ooh. Um.
They are approximately three-fourths all the way down in second row. Oh, you want to do the Airbender children, didn't
Oh yes, I did want to do the Airbender children.
you? Okay, we'll hit them first. Um, Iki, kind of thinking fodder.
Um.
Are you there? Did I lose you?
I'm here. I'm just thinking.
Okay. Okay.
Um. Um. Not fodder. She's here. She's trainee. She's with like
Yeah.
Smellerbee.
She is another being them. Yeah.
And honestly, she's probably better. Like, yeah, I could see her and the hippo having a pretty good fight. So we'll go with that.
Pains me that she's in the same tier as Iroh, but
Well,
yeah,
she's
no,
better
definitely
for
fair.
sure, though. Like, I'm putting her past him.
For what we see, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure
I
she'll
think
grow up to be better, but you have to look at what she does in the show. So,
I think Milo has to be the same tier as her, right?
yes. In fact, honestly, Milo's probably a little worse,
Uh, yeah.
but yeah, I'll just put them next to each other. They're essentially the same. Um, Okay. Oh, what about Kai? He's pretty much like. Honestly,
Soldier.
he's not that great, but
Actually, yeah, I don't know if he is soldier.
I don't even think he's soldier. I think
He's not
he's. I think
soldier.
he's basically with these guys.
Yeah.
Like he just gets some like nice scenes, but like the stuff he does really isn't that impressive.
Yeah, same with Boomy.
Yeah. Should I throw Boomy in trainee? I guess. Honestly,
Yeah.
is he fodder?
Oh, come on. He's got to be. Oh,
Is he though? Like I think he just gets like funny scenes. Like remember when he's like like all he was
yeah.
doing he was just like running away from Gazan and like jumping on his back. Like he's basically
I,
just a glorified Duke.
yeah, I give him aura points, but that can only get you so far.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. Like because I'm just thinking about the Duke landing on that dude's head. That's Boomy. He's just older.
Ne Next miniseries, Boomy when he's younger, leading the United Republic or the
Yes. That,
whatever the army was called.
yeah, that would be cool. All right.
Um, Also, side note, I almost called it Boomy Junior, which I know isn't the case, but
Oh yeah.
feels necessary to specify that.
Mm-hmm.
But the funny thing, Boomy Junior is a whole nother character. Boom Ju, his
Boomju,
spirit
you're
bunny.
right, but he's not here because he's not
Yeah,
a yeah. But
hot garbage.
hot garbage.
All right, let's
Where's
do a
the
fun
real
one.
Boomy?
Here.
Where is he?
Oh, I saw him.
There he is.
Yeah,
Sucker is
master.
killer. Yeah, yeah, he's master. That's impressive for how freaking old he is.
Yeah.
But he's not better than Toph though, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Do we see the fight in the comics gets interrupted, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Lame.
We should never have an answer to that.
Yeah, but I feel like people do it just to give Toph someone to compete with.
Oh yeah, I think Top clears him.
But like, yeah, at the end of
Do
the day, Toph is better.
but do we think Boomy was like 20, 30 years ago? Boomy was like like even better than he
See,
is
that's the
now.
thing. I don't think so. I don't think so. Boomy gives the impression of like he got stronger with wisdom, sort of,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like so he probably wasn't as good growing up, if I had to guess. But
Okay. Let's go to Haru and Haru's dad.
okay, I mean Haru is probably a
And Earthbender.
trainee.
Um,
Maybe. I mean, you'd have to make a pretty good argument to say that he's fodder, but
from what we see, I think Boomy beats him.
what? Okay, maybe. I'll throw him in fodder, but I'm putting him above Boomy. I don't. I don't
All
know
right,
why.
I'll give it to you.
Now his dad is actually
Tim
not
says fodder.
him
Yeah.
in Soldier, sort of near Jet.
Uh, yeah. I,
Like
ooh, yeah,
like I think he could put up a very good fight with like Zhao,
yeah. I do think he is the same tier as Lieutenant, as like maxing out the non-bender potential.
pretty much. Yeah, but he's not gonna win against Ty Lee. I just don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I don't think
Or the
so either.
lieutenant, honestly. Like, and probably because he's so old. Like, he is
True,
kind of
true.
old.
Good point. Good point.
So, like, yeah. I'll put him above most of the other people in Soldier tier, but, like, yeah, he's not going to beat the lieutenant or Ty Lee or Su Yin or Lin.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Uh, I see Suki down there.
where is she?
Middle, third row from the bottom.
Oh, Suki. Yeah, there she is. And there's not another Suki? Just the one? I guess that's fine.
I think just the one.
Yeah, alright. So, anyway, peak Suki.
Trainee.
Um, you said that so fast.
I did.
You don't think that she could put up a good fight with the other soldiers?
No, I think she gets wiped easily.
All right, bet.
because she's same tier as May to me.
May,
Because I think
yeah,
like they talk about like when she wants to have a rematch with the three
yeah.
of them.
I guess you're right. And honestly, you really don't see all that much combat from Suki where she actually does well.
That is true.
Um, okay. Um,
Oh, I see the swamp guys in the bottom.
where?
Uh,
Oh, Swamp
slightly.
Guys? Let's do them.
Yeah.
Do and Tho.
Okay.
I, f-
Though,
I
do I
think,
dare say trainee?
oh, easily. Easily. These guys are actually
Yeah.
pretty friggin' talented.
Oh, I thought you were gonna argue like even higher, but no, I think they belong in trainee.
Oh, yeah, no, they're not higher than that. I think
Yeah.
they are definitely, a good fight for May and
Yeah, I think you got about. Yeah, I think I'm in the right spot there.
yeah, I think this is fair. I'm gonna throw them there. And then we got who? Okay, this is weird. I don't like this.
Oh yeah, we'll sing together.
Yeah, we're doing one of them. Or I guess we can. Yeah, we'll just chuck them up there, like right by each other. Um, shoot, this guy is mad talented. He maxes out the plant bending stat.
He is mad talented. I still think he belongs in trainee.
Yeah, but remember the fight though. Like he was going up against. This is in book two, right? So this is like Master Waterbender Katara, Aang, and Aang is Aang, and Sokka all at the same time,
Is that really
and
the
and
case?
and kind of won. Yes, all at the same time. Remember, they all had to go at him like full force in order to even have a chance of taking him out. And they did win ultimately, but it was not easy, not at all.
Okay, I will give you Soldier just because I do think he beats Jet easily
Well, I think he
and
took.
Bullet
I think he
May.
completely wipes Zhao easily. I mean, a lot of these guys. Like
Yeah.
I think I'd honestly even go as far to say that this man will probably take out everyone in the soldier tier.
No.
Do you really think that Ty Lee stands a chance against this swamp monster? I don't think so.
No, but I think Lin and Suyin do.
Okay, maybe. I'm gonna throw him up here, past the lieutenant, because what's the lieutenant gonna do against a big hunk of plants?
He's all water. Electrocute it. You're the
Okay, I just don't know
uh
if the voltage is gonna be high enough, but whatever. It's a lot of plants. All right.
the
Um.
chat agrees. Soldier level.
All right. I'm glad. Um. Who next?
Hmm. These Kyoshinobu people are getting me or
I
annoying
like
me.
hardly remember any of them.
Jinpa, I remember was a pretty skilled airbender. So definitely beats the kids. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So
I think
Jinpo was
Jinpa's gonna be
still like a
soldier.
trainee though. Wait, a soldier?
Well, knowing what I know, I think Jinpa belongs to soldier.
Okay. I can see. Yeah, he was pretty much on par
Ki-
with Child Kyoshi.
right?
Like
Yeah,
they were like buddies, right? Like
yeah.
okay. What about Heyron?
Uh,
That's like the love interest, right? Or the fire apprentice,
correct.
whatever.
Heyron was actually pretty powerful.
Heyron was
Um,
pretty powerful, but
like she clears young Kiyoshi. Um, I think same tier
like
though.
Zhao though, like are they like kind of the same? You think?
I think they are very similar. I think she beats Xiao, but I agree.
I think that they're intentionally all similarly skilled, which is why I'm
Yeah,
okay
I agree.
having them all right next to each other here.
Yeah.
Um, Zhu Ping, we know he's powerful.
A lightning bender?
Yes,
The first lightning bender.
that's right.
I'll say bottom of apprentice. Because like how good can you be if you're the first lightning bender?
Well, that and like Kyoshi pretty much had to go into the Avatar state to take him out.
True, true.
So like honestly, he could even be higher than this, but I'm just not confident being like, yeah, he's so great. Like I think Toph.
Right.
I think even old Toph might be able to kick his butt. So
Okay, I try to remember some of these other people.
I don't
I
really
can't read the
remember
names.
the Karima. Lao Ge. Oh, he was legendary, but he also wasn't like.
He has similar vibes to Boomy, where his wisdom kind of carried him.
Yeah, but also I don't think he has the combat ability. He just found out how to keep
No, I
himself
agree.
from aging or whatever.
Yeah, I think I'd stick him arguably fodder.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna put him above a lot of these people, but I'm gonna
I
throw him with Haru and what's his face, his dad.
I forget the evil Earth guy's name in the Kyoshi novels.
Yun.
But no, oh, thank you for reminding me of Yun as well. But I was referring to the like the statesman. He's the villain in the first novel
I don't remember
who
too
kind of
well.
like helped to raise Kyoshi out of selfish interest.
Oh, because there's Lek right here.
Oh gosh, I don't remember anything about
I don't.
Lek.
I don't either. I'm gonna throw Lek and Who Are You? Um,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna do the same with Karima because I don't remember who that is either.
yeah, yeah,
And we got Wong right here. I don't know who that is.
yeah. That's also not ringing a bell.
All right. Kel
Um,
Sang is an Airbender.
oh, that's Kelsang. Okay, yeah. Oh, Kelsang's good. He created
He's
like a whole
really
hurricane right down
good.
the pirate fleet.
He's at
Um,
least Zhu Ping level.
I think he has an argument for master. Like, I think he's better than Tenzin. I
What?
don't think Tenzin's better than Toph, but I think he's better than Tenzin.
Okay, for lack of pure info, but we do know. I mean, I guess we do know that he created like a hurricane and stuff,
Yeah.
and he was
Hey, an
like,
airbender that actually kills people like that's
yeah, he's
pretty
deadly.
hefty.
All right, I'll put him before Toph, but I will. Well, no, I'll just put him here. I'll just throw him right here at the end. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't want to say that he's like better than these people, but yeah, cool.
Jianzhu. Jianzhu's the evil guy in the Kyoshi novel, the first Kyoshi novel, the to the left
Oh, this guy?
in the green. Yeah.
I didn't know who this was.
He's buddies with Kelsang. I think he has very similar Long Fang vibes, so I'd just stick next to Long Fang
Oh, where's
and
Longfang?
Trainee.
Oh, okay. I'm cool with that.
Okay, so I think the love interest is it Hey Ron? I forget.
Hey, Ron, right here. We already got her ranked.
Yeah, but I think we have another picture of her, so I'd just throw it next to her.
This is. I don't know who this is. Is this
One of
her?
them is her. One of them is her mother. The other one is her.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say who are you? Because, well, I mean, I guess. I mean, this one says Kajulin or something, or Koulin, Koulin, Koulin.
Oh, Hey Ron is Kurik's firebending master. Um, Hey Ron's daughter is Rangi. That's who we're thinking of.
Rangi, yeah, that's the one. I don't see her
Okay,
though, unless that's the. Oh,
I
that's this
think
one. That's this one.
we already ranked her. I think.
Hey, Ron, we did.
Um, okay, Hey Ron is her mother. Okay, I follow
So
now.
we'll put Rangi next to Kyoshi.
I think Hey Ron is on. Well, Hey Ron was the firebending teacher of Kirik.
So Heiron's probably better
So
then.
yeah.
Like Zuko level.
Probably Zuko level.
All right.
Honestly, yeah.
Yep. All right. Um.
Rangi is the white fire. Just throw that out there. Pretty cool.
Cool.
Okay, and then the other two firebending gals down there, I have no idea who they are.
Okay, I'm just
Or
gonna
the
throw them in. I
two
don't know because I
waterbenders.
don't know them well enough. Yeah, that's why I threw them all at the end before we even started because I figured we wouldn't know who they were. But
For the record, we did read the novels. Highly recommend the novels,
yeah,
but it's been a while.
yeah. Well, it's just hard. Like you don't have like the visual of them actually fighting to like really hang in your mind. So it's like, yeah, you can't
Right.
remember the whole novel.
Okay, I'm gonna read out some of these other unknowns before we get to the fun ones.
All right.
Um,
Who is this? I forget. I know it's from a comic or
oh,
something.
that is from uh the spear that Zuko's mother ran into.
Oh,
She's the mother of Ko.
what the heck?
Her name is Mother of Faces. It's one of the most powerful ancient spirits. She has the ability to give faces to living organisms, bestowing plants and animals with expressive markings. The Mother of Faces owns a wolf that has a face and presenting her forgetful valley.
So is she hot
Um,
garbage or just I don't know. Combat.
I think she's one of those that like she's like, oh, all powerful spirit, but we don't actually see much from her.
Who are you? Maybe we should just do that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I don't feel
Oh,
comfortable putting her anywhere else.
the giant
Father
eyeball spirit.
Father
That's the
Glowworm. Yeah,
that's the one that we think kills Yun, but actually doesn't.
bro is mad powerful though.
He's powerful, but like he didn't kill Yun. We all thought he did.
Yeah, but I thought he was that intentional.
Did he?
I thought Father Glowworm was like honestly like
Did they make a deal or something?
kind of insane. Like is Father Glowworm deadly? Is Father Glowworm like law?
Oh, Yun defeated Glowworm.
Okay, lowering Glowworm. Where do I put him?
Uh,
Master. How about that?
yeah, I guess so.
All right. We're just gonna assume we're gonna rely on my shoddy memory and just say that
Yeah.
Father Glowworm was really, really good. Um,
Okay, I'm looking at the rest. I think I know
I
everyone.
barely know this sucker. Who is this?
Oh, is that old Ironclad from
I
the
think
comics?
I think so.
Sticking with Glowworm. We know he's powerful, but I think he either gets talked down or
Yeah,
uh
I'm fine with that. Um, and then who's this? Yun.
uh yeah, probably.
Okay,
I mean,
Yun
Yun
was
defeats Glowworm.
very talented though.
Very talented Earthbender.
Like, well, Yun
I
beat Glowworm. You said.
Yeah, I think it does belong in Master. I mean, you have to be darn good Earthbender. People think you're the Avatar.
Yeah, yeah, I'm okay with that. I feel like Yun and Toph would be a sweet fight.
Ooh, that'd be a fun one.
Very cool earthbending battle. Anyway, cool. Um, all right. Is there any? Okay, who is this? I don't know who this is. No idea.
Uh,
Looks like Zuko's mom, but I don't think it is. It's definitely not. I don't know who this
yeah, I
is.
just put in Who Are You? I think it might be Kyoshi's mother, who was like the Airbender, but
Um, is
don't
there anybody
remember.
else weird in here? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Who is that next to Bato and Asami?
This is the Blue Spirit.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I don't know why they
interesting.
picked this picture, but yeah.
Okay.
Blue Spirit. Where do we put him?
I
I mean, it's just Zuko, so I mean,
think it has to be Silver. Zuko's
yes.
not the fireman.
Yeah, Zuko without firebending is just like basically Piandao. So
Well, that is an insult to Piandao.
it is, but like Zuko's really good with his dual swords.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you have
That's
to
supposed to
remember
be
that like
pumping up.
brand new Sokka actually did a pretty good job against Piandao.
Oh, Piandao's holding back.
Oh, you're right. That's true. All right, cool.
One second, my dog's whining. I'm gonna put him in his cage.
Okay.
Please come out.
In
Oh, boy.
the meantime, we're gonna sneak somebody up into a high tier. Telling Sifu.
All right, I am back.
Great. I was gonna sneak somebody up somewhere. Um,
Oh, it's gonna be stupid Earthbender, wasn't it?
yeah.
All right.
All right, cool. I think we're into like the zone where we know pretty much everybody on here. So
Yeah. Okay. We're saving the Avatar states for last.
yep.
How are we feeling about Yukon?
Yakone is killer.
Yukon is killer. I mean, he's at least apprentice, if not master.
Oh, definitely master. I mean, the
Do we think he's better than Tarlok?
yes, dude.
Really?
Don't you remember? He blood bent everybody in the courtroom and made them all pass out in broad daylight.
That's true.
Like, bro's
That's true.
insane. Like, honestly, like he's like kind of up here, but
Yeah. I guess my question is Amon versus Yukon.
See, the thing is, Amon just has mad aura. Like
No, no, no. We talked about aura.
I'm saying that like in the sense that his ability to take people's bending away means like nothing in this tier list.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Because that's not strength. That's just like, oh, you discovered something.
No, but if you're in a battle with someone, you're whipping that out.
Sure. I mean, I guess that would help him win battles.
Yeah, no, I think Amon is stronger than Yukon.
I don't. Only because Yukon was able to bloodbend an entire room in broad daylight and make them all
I,
pass out. And it took Avatar State adult Aang to take him out.
that's true.
It
Okay.
took Avatar State adult Aang to take him
I
out.
guess my question is, which okay, I think I agree with you, but I think Amon could do that. Like blow that in
Maybe,
the whole room.
maybe, but I'm surprised he didn't. And
I just don't think I
and
had the opportunity to do that
let me
without
also
giving stuff
note
away.
the moment that frickin' Mako was able to overcome Amon's bloodbending and lightning bend him.
Ooh, good point. Good point.
So I actually do not think Amon is as good of a bloodbender as people make him out to be. I just think he's skilled and that he discovered the technique to take people's bending away.
Okay, let's throw Amon in master then.
Yes, Amon is easily master, probably top of master.
Yeah,
Because I'm sure his waterbending is amazing too. But yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Um, all right. Okay. This is the. Let's do these leaders. I forget the name of Korra's dad.
Oh, it's
Tonrock,
oh, Tonrock. Thank you.
and I think he is like trainee level. I mean,
That pains me, but yeah,
the most we see him fight is at Lahima's Peak, and he's definitely not better than like Suki.
he gets folded almost every time he
Yeah,
fights.
like I can see him fighting with some Swamp Bender dudes.
I think we saw more of him. He'd be higher, but I agree.
Yeah. And then this guy is like probably better than him, but also he just like puts spirits to sleep. I don't know what else he does. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm okay putting him in Soldier, but he's like down here, so
yeah. This is a tough one.
he was better than Tonrock though. Wasn't that like canonical? Like, I
See, I
thought.
don't know if it was though. I think he just like had the spirit moment jumbo to kind of help him out.
I mean, I'm fine putting them right next to each other.
Yeah.
All right, call it a day there. Okay.
Uh,
Hmm.
let's do Usami. We talked about her a lot.
Shami. Okay. I mean, Asami, I think, is like lieutenant ish, but not as good.
Yeah.
So probably same tier. I mean, do we think she's like that much better than Suki though?
I don't think she's like that much better than Suki. Like I think they could actually fight, but I do.
So are they on the same tier?
Yeah,
As-
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm okay with that. Asami, Suki, and Mei. Because like the thing is, I don't think Asami has the agility of Suki. Like Suki would kind of outmaneuver her.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
And you kind of have to consider that Asami has an electrified glove, which Suki doesn't even have access to in her time.
Hey,
But
somebody doesn't have a fan. Or yeah,
true, but it's not like Suki's airbending either. Like I don't know,
yeah, I know.
but
Okay.
let's see. Master,
Oh,
Master, whatever.
use you?
Master Hugh,
No, yeah,
Master Yu. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Hippo next to the hippo.
Hippo. You're right.
Stringy.
Yeah. And then
Embarrassing for him.
whatever his name, Jinfu.
Yes, Jinfu.
Jinfu's actually pretty darn good.
Yeah. Does he make soldier though? I don't think he does.
I don't. We have Dai Li agents up here though. Would he? Would he? Would he? No, I think he would
Wait,
get whooped
do
by.
we actually say Jinfu fight?
Yes. Yes.
When do we see him fight?
I know you see him fight when Toph tries to free Aang or something. Or Aang tries to free Toph, is that what it is?
Oh, that's right.
Um he's actually pretty good. Like he's definitely better than the Boulder.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like I think he kind of belongs here. Like Zhao, I could see Zhao and Jinfu having a really good fight.
Yes, I agree with that. Okay.
Now the Boulder, we know the Boulder
Older.
is worse than
I think he's
Jinfu.
just higher up on the Trini tier.
Okay, I'm gonna put him below like May, but actually, shoot, I don't know. He's up there, but
Yeah.
I'll just leave him here. Good enough for me. All right. Um, who's this guy? This is the guy from the
Oh.
village with the
Oh.
hammers.
Oh yeah, yeah. He almost beats the Zuko as the blue, not blue spirit, but he almost beats Zuko with the dual swords.
He
Zuko
does
has to whip
almost.
out the firebending though.
That's true. That's true.
I think he's trainee.
I think he's with the boulder. Like
I think he's
he's another one of those cases of like somebody who's greatly aided by weapons.
yeah, definitely trainee tier.
Okay, I'll put him with the boulder because I think he might even be better than the boulder, but I'm gonna put him below the boulder.
I would actually rank him a lot lower in the tier compared to
You
the
think?
Boulder.
I guess that's
Because who has he beaten? Like we see him fight Zuko, some hammers. He
yeah.
has his thugs with him, but
I'll put him with these guys. I feel like I can see it.
yeah. And keep in mind, this is also like malnourished Zuko as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's definitely not battle ready Zuko. Um, and Zuko wasn't even trying to like kill him either. He was just trying to like
True. Yeah.
dodge his rocks. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay. How about we do Monkey Atso?
Ooh. He has to be at. I think he's non-master. He's pretty peak airbender. We know. I'm pretty confident saying he's better than Tenzin. And
It,
I am confidently saying that Gyatso did suffocate that room of Fire Nation soldiers.
yes, absolutely. I agree with you on that. I think I don't know. He master really?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, he was on the Council of Airbenders too, so you have to be pretty darn skilled for that.
Yeah, I guess we do have to consider whatever peak Gyatso looked like, since this is the only image we have of
That's
him.
true.
But
That's true.
even old person Gyatso was able to suffocate the room full of like 10 firebenders. So
He invented air surfing. That's got to be points for something.
I'm cool with this. All right. Um, the Yu Yan archers.
Oh, now these guys are good, and
They
I wish we looked
are
more.
good. I think they belong in soldier tier. They're like
Mm,
Dai agents, but not.
I think they're. Oh, can I make an argument for them in Apprentice?
You can. Will it be good? I don't know.
No, because
At the end of the day, like if you're an earthbender, I feel like you kind of auto win against these guys. You have unlimited shields. Like what are they going to do?
yeah, I think I only really lost because of numbers to them. Yeah, I can live with soldier.
And also Aang was like not very good back then either. That was like book
True.
1 Aang. So,
Yeah. Okay.
but I think they'd pin Jet down in an instant. So, you know.
This is true. This is true.
All right. Who next? Your pick.
Let's go. Is it how many toes does Ping have? Uh,
I don't know. Tuto.
two-toed Ping because he has two extra toes.
Oh.
Uh, he
He's
is a
like.
triple threat.
I still think he's like kind of fodder though. Is he trainee? Maybe.
Uh, every time I see the triple threats, they get wiped. Um,
I think he's just like a
I'll
thug. Like he's like, I'm a waterbender and I'm evil. Like,
I'll give you fodder.
all
I'll
right,
go there with you.
I'll put him in here with like Haru.
Yeah,
All right, let's get Lightning Bolt Zolt. We talked about him earlier, but
yeah. I think he is a tier, but he's not fodder. I think he's at least trainee.
I'm fine putting him with like these guys, like with the hammer guy or maybe the boulder.
Yeah, another situation where if we sit on more of him, I think it's he could rank up. But yeah, from what we see,
I'll
he
put him
maxes
with
out
like
trainee.
Ton Rock and stuff. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
but I agree. I don't think we can confidently move him out of trainee. We couldn't make him a soldier unless we saw more of him, but we just don't. So
yeah. Okay. Oh, Bato.
Bato's trash.
Fodder.
Yeah, I think we can probably just put him in fodder and
I
call it a
think he's
day.
the definition of fodder. I mean,
Oh, you know
he's the
what?
only
He's
man.
got a broken arm or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's the
Is
only guy in his tribe to get injured and left behind. That says something. Oh, oh, interesting argument.
I
I mean, same argument as you
as as
Yue.
Iway.
Highway. Yeah,
We don't get to
you.
see him fight because he's trash.
Yeah,
But
no, I stand by. I stand by it. Yeah,
all right. I mean, yeah, he got
I
left
think he is
behind.
hot garbage.
Yep, yep. He's wise and all, but he's just not
Do
a
you even
he's not a
see him do
fighter.
anything during the Day of Black Sun?
I don't think so.
I've never seen him
He
do
was
anything there.
injured like the whole time. I think.
Is he really?
Well, I mean, he might have been there, but I don't think he was doing anything. I think he was just like there for
Yeah,
moral support. So,
basically.
do we still have viewers? Like,
Uh, three watching, which I don't know, I don't think it counts us because at one point I
I'm
saw
not
one.
watching. I
So
know I'm not. So,
we got
interesting.
at least two.
All right.
Non-bender still hanging around.
All right. Who next? This is a crazy tier list. I'm loving it though.
It is.
Um,
Uh, let's go with Hama. Give her the
oh,
bloodbenders.
we got two of them. We have Full Moon Hama and regular Hama.
Oh, regular Hama cannot be that great. Trainee. Heck,
Whoa,
she's an old
whoa,
woman.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
she does pull water out of thin air. I'll
Hama's
give her
pretty
that.
friggin' skilled. Um,
You don't
yeah,
see her fight during the day.
but I do sort of agree that like old person Hama versus like some of these people sounds about right. Like May or Suki.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
I'll throw them in there with them. But now, talk about Full
Full
Moon
moon.
Hama.
Well, we know she's not higher than Tarlock,
Right.
but this is specifically in a full moon situation.
Yes.
So I'll give her apprentice.
I think she can be an apprentice. I think she would probably whoop Janora's butt.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, she's gonna
Well, I think
bloodbend,
she whips all their butts during a full moon,
kinda.
except
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 Tar,
Hama.
except Tarlock. Yeah.
Hama. Yeah.
Yep. Um. Okay. Um. What about Opal? Ain't she kind of
Ooh.
not that great? Is she like trainee?
Yeah, she's. I consider her very equal to Kai.
Ooh, good point. Bam. Easy.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we have the General Fong.
General Fong. I think he is not that great, but he is a general, so he can't be that bad.
I think he's with the other political Earthbender guys.
I agree. That's a good. I like that with the other political earthbending guys. All right. I
All
could even
right.
argue that he's over here with like Tonrock, but I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not
No,
gonna.
I can. If it's more of him, I can see it.
If what?
If we saw more of him, I
Yeah,
could
I'll put
easily
him with
see him.
political opening guys since we can't say. But
Okay, we have some haters coming up. Let's weed out some of these other minor characters. Oh, we have the twins.
yep,
Uh,
Desna and Eska. I don't know which is
yes.
which. I think this is Desna.
No, Eska's the girl,
Oh,
so
okay,
that's her
Eska.
crying.
Eska going crazy. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they're equal though, right?
Yes, I
Like they're
think. Yeah,
just as good as one another,
yeah.
and they are both really good.
They were pretty good. Yeah.
Like I think they're both soldier tier. If we're gonna put Win and Wei up here,
Yeah. Honestly, very comparable to Win and Way.
all right,
I probably think better.
yes, better. Well, I think they'd probably beat like they're gonna beat Piandao. He's a non-bender. They might even beat Ty Lee, but we can't think of them together. We have to think of one of them though.
Yeah.
But even then, they're pretty impressive.
Right.
Ooh, I even see them like comparable to Swamp Dude.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll put them. I'll put
Yeah.
them next to each
Yeah.
other
I
by
can see
Swamp
that.
Man, who um,
Okay. Who else am I looking at here?
can we get
I guess,
Rava and Vatu out of the way?
yeah, that's a really interesting scenario
This.
because like when they're fighting each other, they're like wiping out whole valleys, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just out of sheer size.
I
Like,
mean, Rava is basically the embodiment of like the Avatar state, right? So like,
right.
I feel like both are kind of just deadly by nature.
Yeah. Which is painful to see after how Vatu just gets folded.
I
But
know.
yeah,
But they're both, we know they're the same because they've been fighting and been tied for millennia or whatever. So
right.
it's annoying to put them up there, but we kind of have to.
Okay, let's get out of the way. Let's get the giant. Yeah, you know exactly where I was going.
Yeah. And we got
Uh,
another one over here. Like, what is this? I
yeah. What would the difference between those two be?
don't even know. I feel like these two are effectively the same, and they're
Oh, you know
both
what it is?
what?
The one is during the harmonic convergence, and one is before the harmonic convergence.
So before
So
harmonic convergence is kind of trash, sorta.
trashier, yeah. Still wipes core though. Um,
Is it apprentice or master?
hmm.
So I kind of see it comparable to
I
like General Ironclad or whatever.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Old Iron.
master.
Okay, we'll just leave him there because I'm okay with that. We got two angry spirit men people, and then these two I think are
You know
just both
Vatu.
deadly again.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like they're basically the same. Like they're the same. They're just embodying people.
Do they get stronger by having like a human
I think so.
entity fused with them? Yeah. Okay.
So like I'll put them over here like this. Giant spirit things belong up here. I'm gonna put La over here because they're probably stronger than La. But
Yeah, I agree.
um,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put uh Vatu Korra up there just because good always will triumph. I don't know. Whatever.
But I couldn't tell you why Spirit Core won that fight.
Uh,
I've dissected
because
season
of
two to try to comprehend it. I don't have an answer.
because of Spirit Janora. That's the only
Because
way.
of plot armor. Because a
Yes.
random butterfly Genora
Yeah,
just comes
Butterfly
out of nowhere.
Janora came out of nowhere.
Ugh. Okay. Let's do I see a um Rhino oh man, I'm so bad at my names today. Rhinoceros riding dude.
Yeah, the rough rhinos.
Rough
I
rhinos,
feel
thank you.
like we can kind of just chalk this up to any individual rough rhino. They're all kind of the same, and I feel like they're all kind of fodder, but also probably better than that.
Like they're treated as fodder, but I
They're
do think they're
not,
better than that.
though. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I think I'm just fine putting them in trainee and just calling it a day.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay. let's hit up Ko. He's an interesting one
Ooh, the face stealer.
because he's creepy.
But he's
But
not
what
a.
happens if he steals someone's face? Does it kill them?
No.
Right.
That monkey was alive. So.
True.
And I
Good
feel
point.
like the most Ko's ever going to do to you is just like steal your face and be like, okay. Like, have fun.
But how if you were to actually attack Ko, what happens?
I don't know. I feel like he would just like run away.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
I don't know. Like,
Where we put Mother Face? Oh, we put Mother Face but don't know you.
yeah.
Uh,
It's very tough. I mean,
this is a very tough
I,
one.
I want to put him in hot garbage just because I think he's a whole lot of bark, not a lot of bite.
Yeah, that's a weird one to me, but yeah,
It's a weird one, but
he's all
like,
he's all aura.
yeah, he's all aura. That's all he has. He steals
That's
other
true.
people's aura. That's all he does. He's the
Well
aura
said.
stealer. Okay.
We'll call him Ko. Call him Ka.
Kuh.
Horse stealer.
Yeah, the aura
Okay.
stealer. All right. We need to quote that. Clip that chat. The two people that are watching. Um.
Got to four at one point. Got to four.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's hit out some of these Korra side
Who is
characters.
this?
Bo. Oh, that's the guy from the Wolf
Yeah.
Bats
Yeah.
who cheated.
He's. He can't be
I mean,
much
he was
better than
good.
this guy. He was good. Was he that good?
Oh yeah, I mean, talking about they cheated to win, but he
Yeah.
was good. Like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I don't think he makes it to soldier.
No. He's he's probably up here with like these guys, like Lightning Bolt Zolt.
Yeah, feared in Republic City, but not anywhere else.
Right. Uh,
Okay, I can live with
all
that.
right. Weird Korra side characters or
Or
any side
I'd
characters.
say Bolin and Mako would be
Yeah.
my next one.
Let's do them now. So we got Bolin and Mako. I think
So
they're pretty much on. No, Bolin's better. I
yeah,
think.
Bolin got the magma. I
But
think that puts him
Mako's
on
a
top.
lightning master though.
This is true. This is true.
But Bolin getting lava bending does kind of put him in the next tier, probably.
Uh, they have to be apprentice or soldier.
I think that Mako is far better than Zuko.
I agree.
You
I
know
think
what?
Bolin is also in there too. Oh god.
Mako overcoming Amon's bloodbending puts him above
Ooh.
both of these people. He's at the
Mako gets so much hate.
he does like well he's a terrible like character, but we're talking about strength and he's got that at least.
Yeah. No,
Now
he does.
now Bolin is probably about the
He's-
same.
Yeah.
Now
No,
he's
I
not going
agree.
to overcome bloodbending, but we're not talking about individual battles like that. So,
I wish we had different points in time for Bolin because like Bolin, like season
uh-huh,
one, season two, tier two lower.
vastly different.
Bolin 5, 10 years after the
Mhm.
series as a mastered lava bender. Woohoo.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean like I'm like almost tempted to put Bolin up in master tier, but like I just can't do that. Like we don't see enough of him.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I'm okay putting them right here with like Tarlock.
Yeah, I think Balloon's a little lower, to be honest.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, like, I'm okay putting him behind the Bloodbenders because, like, in truth, he's not gonna beat him.
Right.
Um, yeah, I can see like Zuko and Bolin having a pretty fair fight. So, or maybe Heyron.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's hit Hakoda.
Where is he? How is he still here? Where's he at?
Bottom.
Oh,
Middle.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trainee, if even.
Trainee. He's got to be as good as like Tonrock, right?
He's not even a waterbender.
Oh, you're right. Duh. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, he's not a waterbender, so I'm getting the General Iroh vibes.
Ah,
Like, they're leaders first.
if he can survive against the Fire Nation fleet as a non-bender, I'll allow it. But I have some questions for that man.
uh, Alright, let's just do Sokka. Let's do him
Yeah,
right here. I don't know why we don't have two different points in time for Sokka, but this must be peak Sokka from episode
yeah.
1 for some reason.
He's got to be training tier. If even,
Well, yeah, he's got to be up here with like Suki, right? Like,
I guess
and like
so.
we've got
But
Pian Dao up here. Like, I could see
I don't think he
Sokka.
comes. I don't think he comes close to Asami though.
Yeah, yeah, you're kind of right. I'm just thinking of Sokka with his sword and stuff. Like, he's
Yeah,
pretty good, but I'm comfortable putting him here.
it's a really weird tier because like so many of those Earth General guys, political Earthbenders, like I feel like they like Sokka.
Oh,
Every time Sokka shows off, it's because he outsmarted his opponent, which is very like good thing to have. But
I mean, I'm okay like putting him like here with like the airbending kids or something. But like,
that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah,
that's I'm fine. I'm fine doing that. We can put him like because the thing is, Sokka just doesn't have the agility that these people do to like
right.
beat the benders. Sokka has the smarts maybe, but he doesn't have like the actual ability.
Someone non-bender was arguing Sokka as soldier. That's outrageous.
That's outrageous. No, no. Sokka,
We love Sokka.
like yeah, Sokka has a lot of aura, but and he's smart. But this isn't a smart tier list. This is a strength tier list.
That's right. The way I see it is that if like if there's a free for all within each of these tiers, do I feel bad putting Sokka in the trainee tier? I don't think I do because I think he wipes the fodder tier.
Yeah,
So yeah, I guess trainee.
and like yeah, he would die if he put him up in the soldier tier. Like he would
Yeah,
get killed. Oh,
right. Okay. Let's look at the Red Lotus. Let's do it.
all right. Let
Um,
me throw them together real quick.
all right.
Where's Kazan? Oh, why did I
Actually,
put?
even before we do that. Let's do Combustion Man.
Okay, Combustion Man is not as good as people think he is. Um,
It's true.
but he's still a combustion bender and kind of deadly, so I sort of see him on the same level as Swamp Man.
Yes, that's a pretty good comparison, actually.
Cool. And we know that they would probably beat him because he's definitely too slow for them. So,
Yeah, true.
and he can't wind his combustion things around corners. So,
Right, which is why I want to do him before Pali.
yeah. All right. Well, here we've got our Red Lotus. These people are insane. So,
Right, Pali.
Pali is obviously better than Combustion Man. And personally, I
Right,
think that Pali is at least Apprentice, at least, because it took both of them to take her out, and they still got lucky. So,
right. With plenty of other distractions
right,
going on.
right. There were multiple distractions, and I think
Yeah, she wipes Zuko.
yeah, she wiped Zuko. I mean, I don't even think the Bloodbenders could get close enough to her to even like do anything to her.
She might actually be master.
I'm not like yeah, I'm not arguing that. I'm not going to argue that at all. Like if she's master, she's master. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't think she would beat Toph or really Boomy for that matter. Like they're just too good of Earthbenders.
Yeah, I
And the
agree. Well,
Airbenders especially are going to be able to evade her.
I think she could theoretically beat Toph if she's from like like it turns on the playing field, right?
Yeah.
Because like, if she's from a distance and she can wind it around Toph's rock.
Mm-hmm.
Toph's not gonna know where that's coming from.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm okay having her here. I mean, either that or top of Apprentice, but
Yeah. No, I like Grandmaster.
Okay.
Okay.
Minghua.
Gazan.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna Mingwa.
Minghua.
Uh, yeah, definitely not Master.
Definitely not.
I don't think so. I feel like uh,
I mean, sure, she can't bloodbend, but like, okay, Mako did kill her, so
yeah,
I feel like her and Tarlock are kind of on par.
I agree with that. I think the one thing she has going for her is that she's basically water bending with her mind,
Yes,
but even then, not blood bending or anything. So
right. All right. Um, Gazan probably not
well, he's
as good as some
better
people.
than Bolin.
Uh, yes, better than Bolin. I mean, I'm comfortable just having him right here because like he's not going to beat the Bloodbenders really.
I'm trying to think if there's an argument for him for Master, but I don't really think there is.
I don't really think there is. I'm thinking. I mean, he did like yeah, it's not combat though. Like lava bending is really more of a utility than anything. Like
Right.
I think he's fine right here. He's better than Bolin, but like we can't say he's better than any of these people competently.
Yeah, the thing about lava bending is you have to like you're endangering yourself in the process.
That too, yeah.
So like, your mind always has to be fighting two enemies at once, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that.
All right, Zahir.
What an interesting scenario.
Huh.
I
I feel like he has to be with like Kelsang, like, but we know for a fact that he would have lost to Tenzin. However, he also learned flight, which makes him kind of better than Tenzin.
right.
So like, he's kind of the best Airbender we've ever known.
That pains me. That really pains me.
Unfortunately, he is, and I think he'd beat Kuvira probably.
Does flight is that flight that much of an advantage in a fight though?
It is though.
Oh, yeah, because he wipes Toph. Yeah,
Like
yeah, he's moving fast too.
that's crazy to say that he wipes top.
Yeah, but I mean, think
He
about it.
won. He
Like
won. It's just like
with
dang.
ease.
Yeah, with ease. Um,
Okay, yeah. I
Twinkle
hate it, but
toes.
yeah.
Does he beat him on?
No, right?
No.
What's the range of bloodbending?
I don't know. I think Amon's got pretty good bloodbending range. I'm comfortable having him right here with Kuvira and Amon.
Yeah,
They're all three of them are seasoned villains of
I know. It's
Korra.
a funny thing.
It's so funny how
And
that's actually just working out that way.
yeah.
Um, how is Paku still here? He's soldier at least.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
like
is
here,
he?
here's Piandao. Um, I think he does. He beat Desna and Eska.
Ooh. Was he holding back when he fought Katara?
I think so.
I think so too.
We just don't
He
see
does
a
kind of
whole
go.
lot. So
He
it's
goes off on the liberation of Ba Sing Se.
mm-hmm.
I think he could actually go apprentice.
Okay, Swamp Guy though.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't know how to play
I don't think
planet
he's gonna.
bend.
I don't think he's gonna beat either of these skilled metal benders, and I don't think he's gonna beat who either.
Okay, here's my test though. I'm looking at the rest of his tier. I think he puts up a good fight with the rest of his tier. When he goes to apprentice, I think he holds his own.
Uh, Okay, I can see that argument. But I also am like the swamp dude, man. He's so
I will
good.
say, I think you're overrating the Swamp Dude,
I think you
but
need to rewatch the swamp. But
maybe uh, the fact that we put Hama during the day and trainee makes you feel better about putting Paku and Soldier.
okay.
So yeah, I think he beats Eska and Desna.
I frankly do not think he beats Swamp Man. So
All right, fair enough.
they'd be close, which is why I got them right next to each other. But
Okay, fair. Yeah, okay.
um,
P and out, or not P and out. Oh man, I'm
Kaya.
so bad. Um, does she really win many fights?
I mean, she's pretty freaking skilled. Like, she was taught by Katara. She's got to be at least a soldier, at least. Like, I think she's honestly, like, pretty. Maybe Desna and Eska, probably worse than them.
Yeah,
Probably worse than the lieutenant, too, to be honest. Anti Lee, just because she's old.
yeah. I feel like she's in a good spot.
Alright.
Okay.
Um, got a bunch of Kataras. Let's do Sozin. I don't know how he's still here. Um, I don't really think Sozin is amazing, but
Yeah, we don't really see much of him fighting outside
I
of
mean, yeah,
Comet.
we see him like spar with Roku, and I think he wins. Maybe
Uh, I only think of firebending when they spar.
I think bare minimum he has to be considered better than Zhao, right?
Oh yeah. I think he's probably better than Zuko too.
You know, good point.
But I
But
don't think by much.
he's not gonna beat Heiran, or
Yeah,
I'm fine putting him right next to Zuko. They'd probably be a
yeah,
good fight.
yeah. Should Ozawa read it?
Ozai and Iroh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Ozai's better than Iroh.
Yes. Yeah.
I think anyone who disagrees with that just is simping over Iroh too much.
I mean, Alex says himself he's pretty not confident about beating himself.
Right. Um, I think Ozai has to be at least master.
Yes, I agree.
Hold up though.
Oh.
Mako. I mean, we
Hmm.
got Mako, Bloodbenders. Like Mako's a way better lightning bender, right?
I don't know though. Like
Ozai could hold his own in this tier.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Like I think Ozai's better than Tenzin Gyatso and Kuvira.
That's fair, I think.
We just don't see him fighting much outside the comet.
We don't, but he also like kicks Aang's butt, and Aang was really ready. So,
Yeah,
um,
true.
all right, I'm cool with that. It's kind of hard to it's just hard because he's from a different time or whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm cool with that. Um,
Iroh.
Iroh's worse, but he's still pretty darn good. I think Iroh and Boomy are kind of comparable.
I agree. Yeah, I think I agree.
The only other thing to consider is that you don't want to remember Comet boosted Iroh
Right.
because that does not count.
I
Like,
think he might actually be
I
apprentice.
think so too, because I think the bloodbenders would kind of kill him, and I also think Mako would kill him.
He's just not agile.
Yeah, I mean he's wise, but um, I don't even think he's gonna beat the lava benders. I think he's on par with like Heiran and Sozin.
Right. I think he's better than them for
Yes,
sure.
he's better than
But
Zuko for sure.
yeah,
But yeah, I think lava benders, blood benders, like anybody that's got any sort of like agility going on is gonna beat Iroh.
right,
So
right.
cool.
Okay. Oh, I'm seeing Heibai down there. Let's get Heibai.
Hey bye. Hey bye is actually kind of killer. I don't know what it would take to kill him because he's like a spirit monster, but I feel like this is like a grandmaster
Grandmaster.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like hard to say, but like he's just not the same level of spirit monster as these guys
I don't have a great argument for it, but I do think a fully realized Avatar could beat up Heibai.
in the Avatar state.
Yes.
Okay. Um,
All right. Oh,
random lava bender Avatar.
we have Zhang Zhang still.
Oh yeah, Zhong Zhong. I mean, he's White Lotus, so he's kind of similar to other White Lotus, probably.
I'm looking right between Zuko and Sozin.
Zhong Zhong's definitely better than Zuko.
Right.
I think. I think, Heiran and whoever this guy is, I mean,
Zhang Zhang.
Zhong Zhong would duke it out.
Okay. I like it.
Cool. Um,
All right.
who else do we have in
Let's
here
get
that's not an
let's get
Avatar?
Katara's out of the way.
Korra. Oh, we got
So these
Azula's.
Katara's.
Oh, Katara's. Yeah, let's get the Katara's and Azula's.
Okay. So am I looking at two or three different Kataras?
Three different Katara's. I don't like that we have to rank all of them, but um, so this is end of ATLA Katara. This is like comic book Katara, I think. And then this is adult Katara.
I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but I think Katara actually gets worse in her life because like she kind of settles down. She becomes a healer. I just imagine she wouldn't be fighting as much.
Uh, I mean, I think we should just put them all on the same tier, like right next to each
Okay.
other, and just kind of like clump them together because I don't really see her changing a whole lot in this time period. Because like this even looks like young adult Korra, like not even like mom Korra. So or not Katara, not Korra.
But would she use bloodbending in a battle?
Hmm, no. I mean, she used it against her against Yan Ra,
That's
right?
true.
Or not Yan Ra, but the guy she thought was Yan Ra.
Right.
Um,
Um, I'm debating apprentice or soldier.
well, I mean, she's better than Hama at a full moon,
That's true. That's a good point.
and yeah, like I think she'd beat Iroh and Bolin.
I think Hama. I think Hama's whole goal during that fight was for Katara to bloodbend back at her. I think Hama has enough bloodbending experience to be Katara.
No, Katara overcame Hama's bloodbending
Hmm.
and went as far as to
Okay.
bloodbend Hama.
Do I feel bad putting Katara in that tier though?
I don't. I do not. Katara's good.
Okay.
I think she'd
All
do
right.
great against Minghua.
I agree with that. All right. You've convinced me.
Just I'll throw all the Kataras together. I don't like it, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them together. All right. Um.
Okay. We have Peak Azula, Crazy Azula, and Comic Azula.
Yep. So we know that Crazy Azula got worse from Peak Azula, and honestly, they're
Correct.
both probably worse.
Yes.
So let's do peak Azula.
Pikazula. Oof.
Well, we know right off the bat that peak Azula beats probably Iroh.
Yeah. And Katara, I
I
think.
mean, peak Azula,
And
Peak Azula,
Maka.
yes,
I think she's
yes.
master.
She is master. Azula's
Bottom
so good.
master, but master.
Would she beat Pali?
Ooh.
Azula is very
I just don't
nimble.
know.
Like
That's
we
true.
got Boomy
True.
up here. Like I think Azula would like easily hold
Toph
her own
versus Azula.
against. Yeah, that would be interesting.
That'd be very interesting.
Ooh, but we do kind of get a glimpse of that though during the eclipse when they find Azula's
Oh
chamber,
yeah.
and Azula kind of wins.
Yeah, that's not a strength off though. That's a she is
Eh,
mentally playing them.
yeah, but even once they got into the chase, like Azula was just so good at like
That's true. She
evading.
was very nimble. Aang couldn't even keep
All
up,
right, like that's why
which
like I'm
is
even thinking that like she could. I think her and Kuvira are like a good matchup.
ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
They got the same vibe.
For the record, they're so inconsistent. When we see Aang running at the speed of sound in book one,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, "I can't keep up with Azula in the caves." Like, come on.
True.
Okay, crazy Azula and slightly
I mean,
recovered Azula.
Crazy Azula's not that much worse, but I think it would give people like, well, shoot, it gives Zuko the edge though.
Zuko's gonna win that fight.
You're
Yeah,
right. Dang. All right, Crazy Azula like really got worse. We'll say that
yeah,
Crazy Azula is like right by Zuko, but Zuko barely wins.
yeah. Okay, I like that. And then a little more sane Azula, I think, is top of Apprentice.
I mean, I was gonna argue she's probably like
All right, fine.
bottom of Master. We'll just say that. I mean, cause like it's the same freaking Azula. She's just gone through it a little bit. So, um, all right,
Okay.
we're down to just avatars.
Yes.
All avatars. Yep. All
All
right.
right. Let's start with Roku.
No, great.
Young Roku, not that great,
Agreed. Has to be at least apprentice, right?
right? He does beat up Sozin with ease.
Would he beat Iroh? Probably not. Oh, it's
Uh,
still an avatar though.
it is an Avatar.
Yeah, this is an avatar.
He
What are we
might, he might
talking
actually,
about?
yeah. I was thinking it was like younger, but no, he's actually probably
This
Master.
is fully realized Roku.
Is that peak Roku?
Yeah, this is peak Roku, just not avatar state Roku. Oh wait, no, 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 no. There's three Rokus. What the heck?
Yeah. Spirit Roku?
That's old Roku. So this is peak Roku then.
Okay,
Peak
okay.
Roku, but not avatar state. So like probably like
Does he beat Ozai?
probably
Yeah, he was the Avatar.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I feel good about that.
All right. Now old Roku's gonna be worse, right?
Yeah, but how much
Probably like
worse?
like Sozin-ish, right?
Uh,
With ease though.
right.
I'm kind of thinking like Katara-ish. Feels weird to think of them like fighting each other, but
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I think like Mako would easily be able to kill old Sozin or old
Roku, yeah.
Roku.
Okay. And then we have Avatar State Roku,
Avatar State
which,
Roku probably has to go in Grandmaster at least.
yeah, I think he's better than the other ones.
The
I
thing
think he's
about the
out.
thing about the Avatar State is that it's like they're almost equivalent. Like the only addition is what the current Avatar knows beyond the thousands of ones before them. So
All
it's
right, so do
like
you want to put Avatar State as top of Grandmaster and then rank them from oldest to newest?
pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I feel like we can just
That
do
makes the
that.
most sense. Yeah.
I mean, that. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's like because we don't get to see them all really do anything in the Avatar state, so we kind of have to assume that. I don't know why we don't have Avatar state Yang Chen, unless
Uh,
this is supposed to be Yang Chen, but I don't think it is. I think that's Aang.
I know. I think that might actually be taken from a comic. I think we've seen her do that.
Oh, we'll assume
With
it
too many
is
Anguses.
since everyone else has an Avatar state and she doesn't. I'm gonna assume this is Avatar state Yang Chen.
Yeah. Well, I guess Carrick doesn't, but oh no, he does. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Do we have to say Aang? Yeah, we did.
Where is he? Um, right here.
That one. You see his.
Rude.
I
It's whatever.
knew that pain too.
Wait. Didn't she like sever all the ties though?
She did lose to. Well, was she in the Avatar state? But she was in the Avatar state then.
Yeah, but I thought she severed all of her ties to the other avatars. Like, so it's just her.
Oh, I guess at what point do you?
Well,
That's
see, and
a
the only
interesting.
other reason I'm a fan of saying that is because it doesn't feel like her avatar state is as powerful as the other one. It just doesn't. Like, I feel like she kind of gets clapped sometimes while she's in the avatar state.
Trying to think. She doesn't really enter at all in season one. Season two, she uses it for the airbending fight and for guiding spirits.
I mean,
Season three, her
season
she
three,
goes
she's
pretty
chained
tough.
up, but like she was like fighting with Zahir. Remember? Like
Right.
while she was in the avatar, she was in the avatar state like that whole battle, wasn't she?
Yeah, while she was fighting the poison, though.
True, but I don't know. It's really hard for me to say that her avatar state is better than these avatar states. It just feels weaker. I don't know why. Maybe it's just bad writing.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm trying to think of like, yeah, she doesn't really do anything in season four. Like she bends the energy ray.
Yeah. It just feels like her though. It really does just feel like her. I don't feel like she has like
It
the
does, yeah. I don't.
embodiment of the other avatars.
You don't see her bending volcanoes or anything. Yeah.
Right.
All right, you convinced me.
Now this, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like I guess this can be the one that goes to the top of Grandmaster. I don't know if this is supposed to be like pre-sever Avatar State Korra or something.
Yeah. Let's do that. Just split them up so we can cover our bases.
Okay. Cool. We got Korra on both ends. Um,
She ends a cycle and starts a new one.
we'll wait for those. Wait, what's this? This is adult Aang, I guess, or comic book Aang. Didn't we have adult Aang already somewhere? Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
So isn't comic book Aang kind of
Yeah, that
worse than Yukon? Wait, why is Yukon? Shouldn't Yukon be above adult Aang?
adult Aang overcame Miko.
Avatar State Aang overcame Yukon.
Ah.
Adult Aang would have died to Yukon.
Yeah, okay. You're right. You're right.
Um, I I don't even know if I feel comfortable putting comic book Aang above like Amon.
I think I do. I think I feel bad about him above Zahir, but not above Amon.
Yeah.
But he's right next to Roku, so makes sense.
Yep. And I think the only reason that Roku's before Zahir is because Roku like isn't as nimble as Aang, like or an Airbender like at heart. So
I still think end of series Aang goes in that same spot.
yes, pretty much. Uh, it's kind of hard to say though. Like, I guess
It
I guess
is.
so. I guess that's fine. Maybe we're shortchanging Zahir a little bit, but I think that's okay. I mean, Aang is the Avatar, so
So here's a one trick pony.
yep. What
Okay.
are these? Wait. Uh,
Just basic Keurig and basic King Chen.
basic Kuruk. Well, basic Kuruk's hot garbage, isn't he? Like, I don't know. Um,
He spent all his time fighting spirits and presumably winning, but every time he won, he got a little bit weaker.
I feel like
So
he's like here-ish. Like,
no, he's up there with Aang and Roku, I
for
think.
real?
Fighting spirits?
I guess. Just if you don't get to see him do it, it's so hard. I mean,
We hear
I'm
about it.
fine putting him next to Roku, just assuming that they're about the same. But like, it feels like a sin to put him above Ozai and Azula. Like,
Yeah, it does feel that way. I stand by it though.
I'll stand by it. Peak, peak version. So
All right.
Yang Chen was good,
She was pretty darn good.
better than Roku, probably better than Zahir.
I think better than Aang. Especially at that point in time, Aang.
Yes.
Because even then, he's not like a fully realized avatar. Like Zuko says, he still has a lot to do with fire, like a lot to learn with firebending.
Would Yang Chen beat him on? Well, I feel like Yang Chen's got to be up here with like peak Kyoshi, right?
I think she's better than Pikiyoshi.
Is peak Yang Chen better than peak Aang?
That is tough,
I want to say no, just because Aang I feel like would just know more in general.
right?
Like I know at least lightning redirection would be new.
That's true. Yeah, you can never face lightning either.
Yeah, I think Aang
Okay,
just has
that's
a
fine. I'm
lot
fine
of
with
good
that.
life experience.
It's true. Okay. Then we have one where
Well, we know Avatar State 1 is like worse than all the other Avatar states.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
think he'd still beat up Hey Bai probably. So
right.
regular
Um,
one was kind of no
Oof,
good.
this is true. Uh,
Like,
I feel an apprentice. Yeah,
yeah. Like I feel like one is like Katara or something like old Roku.
yeah,
I think that's fair.
yeah.
Kind of like a baby Avatar is like the
Yeah.
equivalent of like
I
an
see. Almost
elderly
everyone
one.
else in that tier knows a subbending that young Wan does not.
That's true. Hmm. I mean, this is peak one though, technically.
Right, but think about how much innovation went to bending over those 10,000 years.
Yeah, you're right. He has like no ability. Bro, how low is this man? He's in Soldier.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, no, I think he still beats the non-benders.
Yes, he beats the non-benders. And
Yeah, honestly.
right here. He's like the worst of the skilled benders, basically. Which kind
Yeah,
of checks out.
nah,
Like, yeah, he can bend all the elements, sure, but like that doesn't really do much for you if you're trash at all of them.
right.
It's such a wild take, but I'm okay with it. It's a smart
I
take.
stand by it.
Yeah.
Right. Um,
Random lava bending avatar.
Setso.
Oh yeah, duh. I know his name. I always call him
Uh,
Cedo.
that might be right.
I don't know. Let's say Setso.
So I
Setso.
think he is in the avatar state there.
He
I'm not sure
is in
where we
the
want to
Avatar
lie.
state. Well, to make it simple, since we don't know anything about Cedo when he's not in the Avatar state, really, as far as combat goes, because he doesn't really do that. Um, we'll just set him
before
here.
Yang Chen.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then peak
Korra.
Korra. Well, peak Korra probably would have died to Amon, to be honest.
Where is? I'm trying to think. What is peak Korra?
Peak
Is it like
Korra.
book three?
Peak Korra is,
I know it's probably season. Oh God, she never really has a good peak, does she?
yeah, she's always trash. No, just, um,
Oh,
um, well, wait, what? Yeah, but it's book three, right? I mean, it's pretty much.
she after her connections were severed.
Oh
she
man, I hate Korra. She ruins everything. Um,
she never hits her prime. Like she
she
doesn't get to
she
be
doesn't. Um, well, we know she's below Amon. That's the only factual piece of information we know right now, because we know that there's no way. Like we never see Korra lightning bend, and she probably will never learn how to do it. And yeah, she died to like
yeah.
she would definitely have died to Amon if it wasn't for like random plot armor, airbending, unlock, whatever.
I still think she's better than Comic Aang though.
Comic Ang. I mean, probably. I mean, I guess we never really get to see like adult Korra, so we can't really do like an adult Korra to adult Aang
Right.
comparison. I mean, I would argue that they're pretty much like neck and neck. She might beat adult Aang, but
See that's tough because yeah, like
it's hard to say because I feel like what it comes down to, like everyone's always like, well, Korra knows metal bending, and it's like, well, Aang might too. We just don't know. Like,
no, we do know that because Suyin said that Korra was the first
oh,
metal
you're
bending
right,
avatar.
you're right, you're right. But either way, I just feel like Aang.
But Aang knows seismic sense. Korra doesn't. No,
Oh,
I don't think Korra does.
I don't think Korra does. I'm not sure. I don't think we ever see Korra do it, so probably not. But
Does Korra use seismic sense? No.
I didn't think so. Um, yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know. Like, I want to say that adult Aang would beat like adult Korra, like basically prime for both of them, with not being in the Avatar state. Um, but it's I don't know. It's just really hard to say. Like, I feel like Aang has like the natural ability, and Korra just has the like I grew up being trained by masters. Like,
I feel like she clears in raw power, but I agree with you. Like Aang was such a natural learner,
yeah,
so it's
but he could also be like really powerful, like if he wanted to be. He was just like a
right.
passive person, so it wasn't often you got to see him do that. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Food for thought to
yeah,
end the
yeah.
of the stream.
Food for thought. I think this though is a really good tier list.
Pretty good. And I mean, we didn't even go necessarily left or right for a lot of it. So
Yeah. I mean, I think yeah, we could certainly get into like nitpicky, like oh, this person's probably better than this person. But again, it's like it kind of comes down to like you never know because it depends on like the environment and the exact time in people's lives or whatever.
yes,
Like
someone was saying that we never see Eskim Desna fight not near a large body of water. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm assuming they're gonna have water available to them if they're fighting.
yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm kind of giving everyone like their preferred environment.
Right. Right.
Um, like at the same time, if that makes sense. Like I'm not gonna just deprive someone of
No, for
something.
sure.
Yeah. Um,
We give Hama full moon.
yeah. Well, granted, she had two versions, which is the only
Right.
reason. If she didn't, then I would be like, nah. Like she like full moon is so rare, she doesn't get that.
Yeah. All
Um,
right. I feel good about this.
yes, this is really
For
good.
those of you that listen to all of this, please let us know your thoughts. I'm happy to take your pings. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed all 2+ hours of this.
Oh no, crazy. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
See
Take
ya.